Hey everybody, it's Party Elite with another episode of my Vampire Counts Let's Play. This one is a little delayed, but with this weekend episode, we're back on track. Now, I got some great name suggestions, but I think I'll be getting them in over the weekend instead. Today, we're just going to jump straight into it. Now, the last session ended with Urhof here being sacked by our, well, I'm going to call him our bitter rival now, Rutger von Carstein of the Tempelhof faction. And initially, my plan was to sort of lay back, get some structures going, and recruit some more units, some more spearmen, some higher tier units, get my Vargeists back up. But here's the thing about vengeance. It really has to be swift and decisive. And we all know how I am with patience, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to get these Königstein Stalkers and the Dire Pack, and I'm going to get some zombies and skeleton warriors, and I'm going to take Venhoff right now, because you don't mess with Vlad von Carstein. Now, I am up against two armies, of course, the garrison and Rutger's own army. And as you can see with the balance of power, it's not really in my favor. I have the numbers advantage, but that's largely because of the zombie support. So I will take a slightly tactical approach to this battle, just to be careful, try to minimize my losses. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so that is not going to be gambled. 15 is just fine. Let's see. I'm going to assume a relatively central deployment from the enemy. There's a chance the AI might deploy there, but we'll just assume central, and if it's over there, we'll have to shift our plan. What I think I'm going to do is just a very simple pincer maneuver. So let's see here. This guy's there, get these guys here. Center of zombies. Alright. Come on. There we go. So the thinking here is I'm going to have the center largely, hopefully, hold the middle, and then perform a little box in or a pincer. Now I do remember there were some large units, so I'm going to have the Dire Pack and the Drakenhof Templars or the Blood Knights together. They're sort of going to form my anti-large contingent. I want to use them to strike hard and early at large units. And then on the other side, I've got my spearmen, because if there's some large aggression from the other side, I want to be able to respond on this flank, of course. Now, let's see. Let's get our group set up. Alright. Zombies I can quick select pretty easily. Okay, let's get that started. Okay, not the worst. Not far off in my prediction. Let's keep those guys there, actually. Okay, so the Crypt Horrors are here, but the Vargeists are here. So I'm actually going to pull these guys down this way. And I'm going to pull... Ooh, not that far up. And pull the spearmen over here. Because ideally I want to take care of these Crypt Horrors first. The Vargeists are flying, so I can't really choose when we engage there. What are these guys doing here? So because I can choose the engagement time with the Crypt Horrors over here, I can actually take care of them first. Okay. Try to take care of these Fellbats first. Oh, seeing some early aggression here. Get this box going. Push these three guys into the box. This engagement should be fine. I'm actually going to pull Vlad this way as well. You'll notice also I've been giving these curved orders, and it's because I want to avoid going too near the enemy and bait him into a full-on engagement. That would spell trouble for me. So just trying to avoid doing that. Alright, let's see. Got this box going. That's the fastest they can move. Alright. You know what? There's no real point right now. Spearmen, they actually need to be up here. I want to make sure that if these Vargeists pull down here, I have the spearmen to respond, of course. Looks like the Dire Pack's getting a little... Trying to get a little clever here, which is not bad for me because that opens up these Crypt Horrors. careful of those spearmen. Alright. Looks like my side has become my front. Gonna have to push forward. This guy's down there. Not the ideal situation here. Okay. Gonna have to push forward. That should be a non-issue. What's going on here? Alright. Push these guys forward. Dive into combat. Let's get... no perfect place to cast it really right now. Alright, those Cryptors are being taken care of quickly, so that's good. These guys are okay. These guys are actually not doing too well. Let's get the Vargeists into the Direwolves, get rid of them nice and early. Oh man. Gonna lose a couple troops there. Have to make sure these guys don't crumble and die. Alright, let's pull the Blood Knights out. I can get a few rear charges in with them. And let's get into these Vargeists with some anti-large. Ah, just missed. Get a rear charge. Actually, no. These guys need the support. And let's negate Rutger here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Pull these Vargeists out. Get a rear charge afterwards. Drakenhof Templars, pull them out. Got stuck in there. Pick the Dire Pack back. Alright. Get that going. Gotta drop those bats. Get these guys in on this. Really not the ideal situation for me right now. Alright. I guess I want to pick a fight. It's fine by me. Could pull these Blood Knights into them. Really need you guys to disengage right now. That guy's keeping them back there. Pull them out this way. These Constein Stalkers are really doing a lot of work. Alright, let's dive into that combat there. Trying to keep the Dire Pack alive by preventing them from crumbling. There's another problem I have with the UI. Sometimes you just can't see everything. Okay. Situation is being taken care of. I am losing a lot of troops, but I'm not going to pull any punches. I didn't expect this to be a decisive victory by any means. Get them back there. Pull these guys out. I'm going to get a rear charge in there, and that should really help crumble those lines, and that'll free up the Constein Stalkers so that I can go in for some serious damage. Now, this guy here, I really need you to dive in to Rutger, Vlad. He is otherwise going to destroy me. Get these Vargeists out of the way, just in time for this charge to come through. Ah, they didn't really leave. It's fine. Vargeist can now dive into these crypt pools again. Vlad, keep moving. Can't overcast anymore. That done. Alright. Get these guys into the Vargeist over here. Gotta keep Vlad moving. got a decent situation, actually. Oh, I shouldn't have disengaged Vlad that early. Should have let him keep these guys pinned, but it looks like they're persisting, so that's going to work out for me. Gonna lose another unit of Skeleton Warriors here. Alright. Let's push in. Alright, gonna try and set these guys to start crumbling. And that should be that. Oh, this was a heavy fight. Lost quite a bit here. I'm still gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the majority of my army. This is a very Pyrrhic victory. Just gotta make sure my important units stay alive. Those spearmen are going to destroy these Blood Knights. Need to pull back. Dive in from the rear here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, lost more than maybe I should have, but, you know what, it was a matter of principle. And at the end of the day, Vlad was victorious. Now, Pyrrhic is probably an understatement. I don't even want to know how many soldiers I lost there. Wow. Yikes, only 600 remaining. That's pretty bad, actually. It's pretty bad. But Venhoff is mine, and that's kind of what matters the most right now. Lost Zealot's fallen. Alright. That money. Get that vengeance. Excellent, excellent. We are going to occupy you, Venhoff. Rutger von Carstein, our enemy belonging to Tempelhof, has perished in the battle at Waldenhof, eastern Sylvania. Damn right. We have attained complete control of this province. It is now possible to issue a commandment across the land. Excellent. Tempelhof have been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. Love that. Love it. Alright. Now, I need to replenish. Okay, first things first, before I start recruiting more units, we're going to set the commandment as Evocation of Nagash. Just the +1 experience will help for when I recruit, and it'll help my recruitment capacity as well. So we're just gonna let these guys recover a bit first, and let's see what we can do here. Vlad von Carstein. Aura of Supremacy, typically pretty good because of the buff to the leadership effect. No matter who you are, like which faction you're playing, leadership is essential. Like that previous battle for Waldenhof, I largely won because of crumbling. I could have actually pretty easily lost that if I wasn't able to get some of those rear charges in at the end there. These guys are stuck there. Let's end this turn. And all that's left now to reunite Sylvania is actually Schwarzhafen to the south. Wandering monster. No matter your dominance of the realms, there will also be creatures that prowl the forests or roam the plains. One of these beasts is attacking and feeding upon your people. Negative growth. Man. Alright. Sort of financial situation's looking pretty good, so we're going to upgrade this to a corrupted village. I want to get this up to a abyssal wood as soon as possible to get these Vargeist popping out. Apart from that, these guys are doing okay. Let's get them to Urhof so they'll still have decent replenishment. Right, no, not regiments, renown. Let's see. Get some direwolves. And otherwise, you know what, actually, Fellbats are pretty useful, so we're going to get some Fellbats too. And yeah, so Schwarzhafen, which is looking pretty ripe for the taking. I don't want to force march though. There's no point. I need to recover my army a little bit anyway. Alright. Question is, who do I go up against next? That's the important question. Another question is, how far will a force march take me? Not all that much farther. I think it'll still take me 2 turns to get into them. You know what? Let's I'm fully recruited, so let's push in. And let's change our commandment to foster terror, just for that extra growth. And yeah. Alright, just taking a look at my composition here. What could he possibly have? Oh wow, this should not be an issue. Schwarzhafen, what is your garrison? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Now let's take a look at Western Sylvania here. Upgrade this, get this up to a barrow. Upgrade this. Let's see, I think I've already got a barrow coming here. Well, I do now. What could I build here? Let's get the vine patch, the tangled vine patch. That'll go up that way. This, as soon as this is up to 3, which will just be 3 turns, then I can build this to the next level. So let's actually get this. Let's get the capital going up. Corrupted village. Fort Oberstar can wait. Maybe spent a bit more than I should have, but that's okay. Next turn we will take Schwarzhafen. Schwarzhafen. I already have a great name, by the way, for Venhoff. I'm still looking for more suggestions, but it was like Rash. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna pronounce it worse, but it means rage apparently, which I love. It's a great vengeance word. But there were a couple other suggestions as well, so I'm gonna take a look at those and any new ones I get too. Fear is a great motivator. The living within the captured settlement must appease their new lord. Correct. Ooh. The White Kings of old will fight for us, providing the proper forms are followed. We know the ritual, so let us send our agents to the barrows and call a White King forth. Excellent, Castle Partyhoff. Beauty. Richmond von Deal. Remember, we can rename him. Alright. Do I want to embed him into this army? I don't need to for this battle. I'm not going to spend the time to send him in and then push in the engagement. I want Sylvania today. Yep. Wow, these units are ranking up pretty well as well. Where are we? Oh, right. Guess I technically need to declare war properly. Let's, alright. Let's choose our next technology first, which is Blood is Power. I want that growth. And then again, we're after Blood is Power, I think I'm going to skip out on Baleful Rituals and then move to the Book of Arcane first, just to get those upgrades for the Skeleton Warriors. Because pretty soon, I'm going to move beyond them, and I'll want to be, at the end of this chain before I get, before I, get there from a military perspective. And now, let's declare war on Schwarzhafen. Hey guys.
Welcome, kin. You must want something. It better not be my head.
I have some really, really bad news for you, guy. It is your head. We will make such charnel pits that your dead will choke the lands and then rise on my command. That's a really cool threat, but you know what?
They will know.
We're going to level Schwarzhafen. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to occupy it. This is really a pointless battle to fight. You know what? It's pretty important to the story of Vlad von Carstein's conquest, so I'm going to fight it. And I'll put a little annotation probably right now so that you can skip it if it turns out to be a boring battle, which it probably will, but I do want to fight it. Alright, let's gamble that up, and, well, hopefully gamble it up. Excellent. Yeah, this should really be a non-issue. I mean, wow. Wow, that's amazing. You know what, let's try more of the same. I'd be very surprised if I lost this battle. Extremely surprised. I don't even think they had large units. Probably should have looked at the opposition properly. It's the least I could have done for them. These guys are here. Not going to set as wide a line this time around because they aren't, if memory serves, as large an army. Let's see. A little misselection there. Okay. These guys on the flanks. this flank. Alright, see how this goes. I mean, should very easily, I imagine. But, still gotta be patient. I don't want to lose more than I have to. Oh, these zombies, I didn't even... You know, let's just push these zombies forward. On the topic of being careful and whatnot. You might have noticed also I am skipping the loading screens for the battles. Anytime I'm going through a loading screen and I'm not saying anything interesting, I'm going to skip it. Because there's no point. Nobody wants to watch a loading screen unless there's something interesting going on. Okay. Get these zombies in there right away, actually. And then I can make these... I can force the engagements to go how I want them to go. That should really not be an issue. Let's run these guys over. And let's get rid of these fellbats. Gotta free up these units to make sure they can get out as soon as possible. I mean, don't stand a chance. Charging these zombies. Let's get Vlad going in there. Let's send him around. Alright, excellent. So they're into these zombies. Yeah. God. And skeletons aren't the most interesting to watch charge. Maybe I should be focusing on those Vargeist instead. Where is Vlad? I need you to jump in here. Also, let's not spend too much time here. Get these Blood Knights out of here. Get them to rear charge into these skeleton spearmen. Or actually, as I say the word spearmen. Pull them through, get them back in here. Get these guys in there. Alright. This should be more interesting. Not so much. I hate anytime I'm recording a battle, like for the channel. There'll be times when, like, if I'm doing like a total breakdown, I'll see like a really impressive charge when I'm doing my first review. But then when I do my second pass and I'm actually recording it, I'll go back into that same charge in the hopes of catching like a really good hit, and 9 out of 10 times I'll always place my camera just away from where the hit is the best. So I have to start the battle all over again. I have to dive back into it and just, you know, wait to that point. It's hilarious how, well, it's kind of sad how often that happens, but I guess it's also funny. Alright, you don't stand a chance, man. Just drop. Just drop. Let it go. This day was not. There we go. Oh, I wanted to see him fall. I wanted to see him hit the ground. That's okay. Decisive victory. I am victorious. Something about the laughter of our gods. I am too busy celebrating. I mean, we all knew that was going to be an easy fight, though. Didn't lose too many. Most of these guys didn't even get that many kills. Granted, there weren't that many people to kill. Now, these Vargeists, definitely going to name them. They're doing very well. Decisive victory. Get my money. Alright. Vlad von Carstein is very pleased. Look at that smile. Look at that beautiful face. Look, you can see he's smiling there. That. It's the only part of his face that works, probably. Oh, I got an item there, I didn't even... The terrifying mask of E? Never look upon the terrifying mask of E. You don't know what you might see. That is hilarious. And doesn't help me whatsoever. I guess the terror. Oh man. Occupy. Assuming direct control. Morath van Hal, our enemy belonging to Schwarzhafen, has perished in the battle at Schwarzhafen, western Sylvania. Beautiful. Right? That's great. Love it. We have attained complete control of this province. It is now possible to issue a commandment across the land. Schwarzhafen have been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. You know, my laughter is echoing as well. There we have it, Western and Eastern Sylvania under the direct ownership of Vlad von Carstein, the only true von Carstein. And let's see what's going on here. So we've got the White King. Might just disband one of these zombie units and embed the White King in here. Bye.
King of Darkness.
Yeah, I'll be able to make it. Embed. And the good thing about getting a hero nice and early is you get to rank them up pretty, pretty on par with the forefront of your army. So it's gonna be great. All right, Schwarzhafen. Sorry, Vlad von Carstein. Richmond von Deal. Now the question is, what's next? I've got the dwarfs. That might make a good next target. Get rid of them nice and early. Or do I head north? Well, I do think this is going to be the end of the session. It's a little short. I didn't expect that battle at Venhoff to go so easily. And I think what's left to do is we've got the Empire up there, the Battle of Helfen, rather. But yeah, overall, pretty good session, I would say. All went well. Let's level Vlad von Carstein up here. Let's see. Again, there's that leadership bonus. This could be helpful right now. Let's see. Get a better aura. I mean, Vlad isn't struggling so much in battle right now, so the hunger does help unlock a few higher level things. I mean, that's where it gets important. I'm going to go with, because I'm so skeleton heavy and I'm about to get some crypt ghouls, we're going to go with the unliving host for now. That is that. Alright, there it is. All of Sylvania is mine, and rightfully so, as it should be and will be for all eternity now. All I've got left are these adventurous souls here from the Empire that have decided to invade my territory, but they will be easily rid, and then I have to turn my eyes to the next enemy. Not sure who that will be, but these dwarven holds are looking very ripe for the taking right now, so we'll have to see. I want to thank you all for joining me this session. Make sure you drop in next time as we finally move beyond home to quench Vlad's thirst for blood and conquest.